Welcome to a Spartans Legacy War Recap. This is the first game of Season 4 of CWL Invite, and I'll give you the breakdown, and you have it on the screen, and we're going to start showing some beautiful attacks. We'll start out with 10v11? No, let's start out with an 11v11. Let's give some 11 some action. So the breakdown was 6, 18, 16. And we had some opportunities to 11v11, and we had 10 Town Hall 10 3-stars. Now we should have had more. A couple, a couple bases just had some time fails. Anyways, this is a beautiful attack. Richard showing us his beautifulness, doing some funneling with king, some loons, some king. Did I already say king twice? It's early in the morning, queen. So all he's really doing here is creating a funnel. He's going to deploy his loons in a systematic way from 3 o'clock all the way down to 6 o'clock, and he does it beautifully. Mind you, I think the most important loon placement are on the archer towers on the side and the cannon and the mortars. He doesn't just all spam them in on the loons. It's just beautifully executed like nobody's business. And guys, this one came down to the wire because the queen almost died, but good job for Kansha. We played well, but honestly, compared to other clans this week, it was very similar. A lot of the clans out there had, high 10v10 rate, did very excellent. We played very well, but others did too. So it's going to be a hard season. Anybody can win, honestly. I don't think there's any one person or one team that just will automatically win every round or every week. That's just not the way it is. Certainly with the new update, it has leveled the playing field, I think. Obviously, it just gives room for opportunity. I mean, we could have had more 10v10s. Oh man, goodness, look at this. Did you see my 10? It's way off. It's too big. Oh, now I'm moving everything. Oh my gosh, look at this on screen. I need new numbers. This is not quite. It wasn't ever supposed to be 10 for 30. Anyways, the 11v11 is off. Who cares? But here's a 3-star, even with the queen not going down. This one came down to the wire. Look at that. Loons barely getting it. Minions barely getting it. But very nicely done from Richard. This guy's a beast. I guess, honestly, I wish I was in the CWL Fantasy. I just, I didn't sign up because I forgot about it. I didn't think about it and until it was too late. And, oh well, that's okay. I showed my hit. Whatever. I won't show my hit. I showed it earlier. Let's show one 10v11 out here. Or maybe I'll show it at the end. I know y'all like to see me do some hits, but let's show this one. This is the bowler smash hit. Very common these days. And I'd say the most important thing on this hit, guys, are taking down these mortars. Now, if he didn't take down the mortars, it would have messed up every single thing of his pathing. And I don't know, like, again, I said this the last war recap video. Do I just, how do I make the war recap different? How can I make a war recap different? I shouldn't be talking about this while doing this. I probably should think about it. I have thought about it before, but I can't come with anything great, so I have to ask you, what would make it interesting? I mean, just me talking about the stats, breakdown, players, how we attacked, or just going over attacks? I mean, again, maybe people like this sort of thing. I don't know. It's just so common out there. Anybody can say, oh, he put the bowlers down, making the funnel. I mean, it's so easy. Of course, watching an attack afterwards is so easy, right? Oh, of course he entered that way. Of course he did that. Well, no. Bearkunk and I, we talked this one through. Actually, he had the idea. I was like, yeah, run it. I thought it was a great plan. His other, because he 4-packed Simon, his other base, we talked it through. So, yeah, I mean, it's important. I mean, it's one of my frustrations, I guess, in Clash. As far as YouTube, but I've already said it before. YouTube it doesn't really matter. It's just, I've explained myself over and over. Anybody can make a YouTube channel, right? Why are certain ones more popular than others? Honestly, I think if you cater to the masses, it does well. For whatever reason, I've already said this before, and I know there's many reasons. I just don't get it. I guess it still baffles me to this day. But let's move on. Chilla coming in with it. We got 10 Town Hall 10 3-stars. You know what? I'm going to show the process videos. I'm not going to show the replay. They're going to make another one. There's a couple ones. Richard and I had a plan with Mudkey, some tweaks that we talked about. I spotted some things. Richard spotted, we were just voicing. We spotted some things together. That's all it is. I'll show those separately. So if you were wanting that recap, you'll just get your own special video, because that's how it should be done. This is just a Sui, pretty much suicide queen. I throw her in, she's creating some funnel, gets down some key structures, then he brings in the bowlers. Of course, there's a Hound CC. We already know this. I think there's a Hound CC. There has to be. Otherwise, he wouldn't bring, yeah, it is a Hound. Duh. Anyways, he brings the other poison for the ground skellies for his hoggies. Oh my goodness, King stepped around? Was that intended? Oh my god, I don't think it was. What if the King is doing craziness over here? Guess he's gonna get a mortar down. So anyways, yeah, war content, yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's very easy to to talk about what's happening after it's happened, right? And my whole channel has been trying to be, help you understand why things are happening. Do I get it right all the time? Of course not. But it does, you have to learn. I've mentioned this before. You have to take advice from someone who's good at the game. So it's like in football or any sport, right? You have pro coaches and you have high school coaches. Now, there have been pro coaches who went to high school, for fun. I know that, like, or maybe not fun, maybe not pro, but they're pro players that have coached high school. Anyways, the point is, you don't learn from high school coaches. You learn from pro coaches. Those are the top paid dogs. They know the game better. Or college, the reason they're at college, they're not teaching high school because they have skills. There are certain coaches better than others. We already know this, just like in Clash. So, unfortunately, the YouTube Clash community, the average player can't distinguish between the two, and that's what I've always tried to do. I don't really care. I have nothing. People say, "Oh, do you harbor things against other YouTubers?" Not at all. I could care less. Watch whoever you want. I just want to make the distinction between the two and where you get your advice from. You don't want to get your advice from someone who just again just says what's happening, and I don't know. Of course, every video I don't always say what's happening. I have to. I don't do it every video because it's even if. But then again, a bowler witch attack. Oh, Mudkey, I don't like showing this, but we'll show it. Hey, we'll show it. But this is total bowler witch. Oh my goodness, all of his wizard towers in the middle. This is easy to spot 100 miles away. Oh, look, no issues for the side flanks. The witches on the side will just get so much value. They'll get the mortars, cannons, and then right up the core, look at this. All these wizard towers will be taken out. Yeah, pretty easy to spot this one. I wouldn't even have to show it. Yeah, very easy to spot that one. Plus, with the damage CC, hands down. I bet you Town Hall 9 almost could 3-star this one. Maybe not. Anyways, he does bring a healer. Interesting, he brings a healer. Maybe he brings a healer on this side because of that expo was there. He might have been worried about the expo and the expo at 12 o'clock. Maybe he was a little concerned that they would lock on to his witches here and bowlers on the outside. That's why he brought the healer. That's probably why he put it there. That's my guess. Expos can do some serious damage to those witches. They'll melt them immediately, and they'll melt the skellies very fast too. But this was an absolute massacre of an attack. Mudkey showing us you got to take, the bowler witch is very powerful. I don't like using it, but on a base like this, you got to. And now I've gotten sidetracked off of what is happening, but yeah, people just don't. I don't know. People don't care about in-depth war strategy. It's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. I think if Supercell pushed it, but I don't know. Whatever. 12 is the process video. Sorry, Richard. We will get to you. Again, we worked on that base together. Mudkey hit it first, and then there's a couple process videos I might do. Another bowler witch attack. You know what? Well, you know what? I got to show it. This will help you out, guys. Yeah, this will help you out in taking these bases down. Now, why this attack? Why not something else? Well, it is, look at all the value you get with one jump. They get, the bowlers get archer towers, they get expos, they get the queen, they get both inferno towers. Now, they don't get the wizard towers. They are on the outside. The bomb tower queen is over here. The queen will drop by the core. But what he's got going for him is he's going to bring a heal spell to help out the side flanks. and that's pretty critical when it comes to this sort of attack. He's going to just muster it up at 1 o'clock. Wizard Tower over here would cause problems without that heal spell. Those bowlers would already be dead. So very nice healer. Very nice healer, and with the Tesla farm. So this was pre-scouted, I'm pretty sure. Of course, it was already known that it was up there. So the healer is definitely worth it. When you get that value, bring that healer up there. On this side, you know, it didn't matter. The queen can snag that archer tower, that wizard tower, or does she? Even if she doesn't matter. It'll die eventually. Anyways, the core was massacred. Look at this, guys. See all the value you get with the bowlers? I mean, this is just a total bowler witch attack. The bitch attack is totally there. The bowler bounces got all those things I pointed out earlier, and it was a massacre. So that's what you want to look for on these sort of attacks. You know, using this strategy. You could hit this strategy on every base, and, you know, maybe you'll get lucky on some of them, right? It's, you know, maybe you will, but you want to try to use these bases on things, you know, this attack strategy on bases that really matter. I should probably make a separate video of this, because even though I don't like the bowler spam attack, you know, it's definitely viable. Definitely a strong strategy in the right circumstances, but we'll move on. I would love to show some dips, give some love to, we'll get to Town Hall 9, don't worry. We're just rolling on through. Another bowler witch, oh my goodness. Well, Queen Walk. Well, you know what, let's save that for my other video. King Smithy, don't worry guys, we didn't just bitch these guys the whole time. We do have some systematic attacks. Again, every base calls for something different. Again, you could try it on this base and you'd probably fail. I don't think this is a great base for the bowler witch. There's many reasons why. These kind of inner conclaves really hurt. The wizard towers on the outside flanks. You got expos reaching the outside as well. So I mean, could you bowler witch this base, bitch this base? Sure, you could. You could try for it. But I think it wouldn't be the best strategy, honestly. So you just again, yeah. But you don't really care. Most people are gonna bitch every base anyway. Miner's not a thing anymore, but yeah. Now you might be wondering, why didn't he pop his king ability? Well, he did not want to break through the wall, and I assume, yeah, he did not want to break through the wall and trigger the clan castle. So the clan castle would have been triggered, the hound would have been already out, and then the queen would not have been able to snag that wizard tower. Does that make sense? So sometimes you don't activate your king ability. It just depends what the objective is, and that objective there. Another design, I'll make another video of that a little bit later. Design flaw base 101 building. I'm gonna write that down. Base 20. 20. Where's my pen and paper? Base 20. Base 20. 20 down there. If you don't know, if you didn't spot it already, then see, that's why I'm the pro, and you are watching now. I'm sure you probably spotted it. But see, those little things matter. Beautiful Lala Mudkey coming in. Did Mudkey did 6-pack. Oh my gosh. If you had him in your fantasy clan. I was picked, so in the fantasy, man, I wish I'd played. I love fantasy sports. It's too late now, whatever. Next season, I cost 7 gems. I think they did it all based off the placement matches. 7 gems for me. Some people picked me, not many. I guess I'd pick myself. You know, I don't know. Am I the best player in the world? No, but I'm obviously. I mean, my 10v10 hit rate. Yeah, it's not. It's I don't even know what my 10v10 hit rate is. I don't get opportunity in CWL and invite actual in placement matches. I had a couple, but I've never hit a 10v10 in CWL. I've always been 10v11. So maybe this season I'll get a chance. Who knows? Probably not. So yeah, my 10v10 it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. So I don't get many opportunities. I wish it's more fun, you know. But eventually Town Hall 10 will become the new Town Hall 9. So, but I won't stay. So I'm probably gonna shift to Town Hall 11 after the season. Since Town Hall 12 will be coming out, why should I stay at Town Hall 10? If I want a Town Hall 10, which I love Town Hall 10, I think it's the most fun. I will just have to buy one or something. I'll get one from a friend. I don't know, whatever. I don't really want to. I would love to stay Town Hall 10 because it's just so fun. I think it's a very, just a very fun level to be. And honestly, grinding for Town Hall 11, spending like 8 months of farming, that's not something that appeals to me, I should say, nonetheless. But you know, I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I'm recording this very early in the morning, and we're 14 minutes in, and should I speed up this walk a little bit? Fine. Oh yeah, this was a crazy charge. Oh, you know what? This is, I'm gonna make a video on this. You know what? We're gonna, hold on. I'm gonna make a video on, sorry Yahoo, you get your own video. If I have the time to make it. I shouldn't, you know, no one even cares about my videos. No, they really don't. But we'll move on to York. York 6-packed, because York is a beast. York is in War Whales as well. And he's in Spartans Legacy, and he's a great attacker. I like me some York. I like me some York. Nice bowler bounce. This is a base design flaw. Please don't have bases like that where you can bowler bounce mortars and things. That is just no good. It helps. It's too easy for funneling. Really just helps everything out. Yeah, anyway, York coming in hot. Now this was a little fortunate. I think this was his fortunate attack one. He barely got the queen down. He did bring, oh wait, he didn't get the queen on this one. It was his other attack. He barely got the queen. He has the skellies for the queen. I got him mixed up. He had 2 sweet la lows. Yeah, on this one it's not. Queen will get 2 air defenses. Great use of queen here. She gets, oh no, my goodness. She gets an archer tower. Does she get a sweeper? Come on, get it. Oh, no. If he had saved his ability, but he popped it early because he was afraid the hound would come over. If he had saved it just a little bit, he would have gotten that expo down. But I get his understanding. He didn't want the hound to come to the queen. He was a little afraid of it, and that's okay. He's still able to get this 3-star. Doesn't matter. Nice trigger of the loon. The hound's trigger. Oh my God, that one hound triggered 3 red bombs. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Yeah, scouts are everything. If you didn't have that scout, you would obviously not even know where that is. He's doing doubles ground. Now, the reason he brought 2 skellies, because there was 2 bomb towers by the queen. Very smart on York's part. He understood, you know, 1 skelly was probably not going to be enough to get the queen down. A little afraid of those bomb towers, which obviously it worked out because the queen did drop. He does have some skellies left over, but just making sure that the queen dropped immediately so the double skellies. You know, it just depends on where the placement of the queen is. If there's, obviously there's no multi-infernos anymore, so that you don't have to worry about that. But you have to worry about wizard towers and bomb towers killing your skellies, or the king if it's nearby, instead of, you know, maybe the skellies go to the king instead of the queen. But York, he's just too good for his own soul. Too good for his own soul, and I'm just wondering, again, yeah, these recaps, maybe I should have people on, but it's too hard. It's like everyone's time limited. You know, I've interviewed a lot of people, but those videos, it's just for the amount of time put in, I guess people enjoy it, but it's very tough. That's another design flaw. We're going to put that in the 23. 20 and 23. I'll make a whole video on that one. York coming in. Now this was the lucky one. I will say, very fortunate. I mean, not luck, but hey, I guess it goes 50-50. I mean, it would definitely be worth running again, even if he didn't get the queen. I think in these circumstances, it just depends on the pathing and the kind of fortune that occurred, because he barely got this queen down. But hey, you got to play the risk. Got to play it. Nice that it locked onto the queen before the hound. So that's very nice for Mr. York. Could have gone either way. It could have. But definitely worth a try, you know. Queen is definitely close enough. Oh my goodness, red bomb on the outside. Interesting. That's, yeah, I don't know why they do that. That's not really smart. One minion could trigger that. Was this scouted? Must not have been, or maybe it was. I don't even know. Doesn't matter. York just like, you know what, I'm just going to 6-pack very easily. If I would have had York on my fantasy, who would have had on my fantasy team? All Spartans Legacy players? No. I would have had, was Johnny Boy even, for 10v11, is Johnny Boy playing? Yeah, I would have him. He was an awesome hitter. Everyone had, you know, everyone was having all those, the 9, TDH, all those people. You know, forget them. They're all great and all, but I would rather have a unique fantasy team. Now here is an actual war attack. Now I showed this one on a previous video, but I'm going to show it again for Julius Caesar just because I don't have another hog attack that I can show you. Oh man. Oh wait, there might be, no I don't. So here's another, now here is a golem attack, a go boho in a war. Now I know I showed this before in another video, but I'm going to show it again because I don't have any other ones to show. But anyways, with maxed heroes, this is the same sort of strategy. Now on this one, he boxed 3 golems. You don't have to. Typically with 3 golems, you bring 2 jumps. but you could get away with 2 here as well. So I'll get into it later. I'll do another Let's Play. But anyways, the same sort of strategy applies. Look what he does. He uses a Golem at 3 o'clock and then Wizards for funneling. He has a Golem at 6 o'clock, Wizards for funneling. Look at that. You see this, guys? Look what they're going to do. He's very patient before he drops. Most people would drop the final Golem and the King, right, Queen, and all the boulders right here. And so they would come in, hit these buildings, and they'd go and drift off to the sides. And then you would have a big, fat, miserable, everything walking around. And more than likely you would fail, right? More than likely you would fail. Now, before he deploys his boulders and Queen and King and all this stuff, all the side structures are down. See that? This Archer Tower dropped. This Archer Tower dropped over here. So everything's going to path to the Town Hall. Beautifully executed from Caesar. And now everything's walking in. And the reason he brought 1 jump only is because this base has this kind of, the 1 jump can open up to it, right? Here comes a CC out. He drops the poison down. Very nicely done. He does a rage heal. Now you don't always have to heal your inner core section, but typically with these 3 Golem attacks, you actually use all your spells on the kill squad. Now this one was a little bit different. He did save the heal spell because he didn't need it. He wanted to save it for later. Or a second jump, right? If he brought a second jump, it would have opened up the King to get in here. So, I mean, there are many different ways to play this. And this was beautifully executed, guys. Beautifully done. The only mishap, and I mentioned this before, and I know it's like, man, didn't you already say this? Well, look at this, guys. Well, actually, another tip here. You see this bomb tower? Just bring a loon for this, guys. Tip of the day, loon. I'm gonna have to. I'll make a whole video. Man, this Julius Caesar is gonna get some serious love. But anyways, that's how you do it, guys. See with max troops and max heroes. Yeah, that was the misplaced heal. He needed to put it out just a little bit further, just out of range of the heal. So. But anyways, with a Queen and a King maxed out, you can take down these max defenses. So guys, imagine, look, I almost got a max defensive Town Hall 9 down without, with only a level 1 Queen. So you can do it, guys. You can do it as long as you funnel properly and you have a decent plan and yeah, you don't freak out. You will get there eventually. And he was very patient with his hogs. Notice he sprinkled them in. He would have had way more hogs up. He just misclicked that heal spell. We all do it. Everyone has done it before. It doesn't matter. But beautifully executed. Nice job, Caesar. That is a 3-star for the man indeed. So that's how the job gets it done. And get farming out there because you need it. Get those heroes up big time. We'll see you next time. Halo out. But hey, good job on the swag. And I do have a cool swag attack, which I have to get down from Mr. Lee, a Town Hall 9. And hey, we made it to the Town Hall 9s. Who am I gonna, Lee, I'm gonna give you your own video. Let's go with Daniel. Yeah, let's go with Daniel. Why not? And there's some stuff there. We are doing, what is he doing? A Queen walk, eh? Ooh, a lot of value. Is he going to start the Queen up at, a lot of value up there, but no, he starts her down at 6. Oh, because the Queen's down here. Makes sense, makes sense. Oh, but he's got a Golem, so he's gonna Queen. Oh, I get what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna jump right over here, wall break here, jump there, get access to all that up there. That's what I would do. Yeah, because the King's over there, but the King doesn't matter. It's a lot low. We'll see what he's trying to push. He's pushing the Queen over here. Okay, pushing the Queen to 9. You could do the same thing over there. It doesn't really matter. Same sort of. It's the same hookup setup. 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. They're the exact same. You notice. Look, sweepers. Yeah, same. So he's going to push her over there, and we're going to speed him up just to taking that out. He's going to wall break in very, very soon, probably right at this junction, just as I said. Look at that. There comes that. He's probably got bowlers in the clan castle. Actually, I know he has bowlers in the clan castle. I know this attack. This is a brilliant attack. This is one of my favorite Town Hall 9 attacks. It's a queen walk into a go bow, and I'm talking so fast, talking too fast for myself, and then he's going to jump right over there, give access to all the core section. Those boulders will rape everything under the sun. And I'm sure I just got demonetized. Destroy everything under the sun. Now he's going to rage up here, and he's going to Lalo the back end. Now, danger section on the Lalo. Look, obviously the wizard tower can cause some damage. He's probably going to put his hound over the wizard tower. There's probably red bombs here. Or is he going to put a hound over there? No, he's not. Oh, he does. Okay, there goes the hound. Distracting for the wizard tower. Beautifully executed by Daniel. He knows his stuff. Again, the core is doing some work. Queen. What is the queen doing? You better get in there. Queen's going to have access to all this on the back end. King is still up. This is a massacre unlike any other. a beautiful strategy, beautiful tactic. And yeah, honestly, that's just a great spot of this strategy. I mean, great use of this attack strategy. The queen walk, go, bow, la, low. Very powerful. He's so powerful, in fact, he has king and queen ability. Oh my goodness. Wow, oh my gosh. Beautiful. So many loons up. And Daniel, thank you for showing. I made a video just on that one, but let's move on. Who comes to the stream a lot? Lando. I've showed Vitamina, the Jesus, Lex Diamonds. Lee came to the stream. 3-point labia, Barb Streisand. Let's go with Lando. Let's give Lando some. Let's give Lando some love. As long as it's not a Bowler Witch. I know that Jesus loves the Bowler Witch. Okay, it's a queen walk. Into a go, kind of a go, obviously bowlers in the clan castle, I assume. It's a go bolalo. This time 2 golems. Interesting. Typically with this you only use 1 golem, but let's see what he does with the second golem. Maybe because the base is so weird. It is kind of a Christmas tree base, and that would have been hilarious if this wasn't recording. I would have probably not even done this video because we were at 25-minute mark, and that would have just been complete utter disaster. Coffee in the morning, guys. This is early in the morning. Interesting. Why did he? Interesting. Okay, I understood. Okay, I get why he broke in early, but his healers have now shifted to the golem. That's actually not good, but why did he bring 2 golems here? I'm a little curious why he brought 2 golems. Maybe he's afraid that 1 wasn't enough. But 1 would have been enough. I'm a little curious that he brought some extra loons instead of the golem. Obviously 3-star, but I'm just... Typically on this attack, oh, he's doing a double jump. That's why I brought, okay. I was like, I just wasn't assuming the double jump was there. That's why I brought the second golem. He was jumping across the base. What a beautiful attack. Oh, very clever indeed. Okay, now I see what's happening. First time watching it, guys. I didn't even see, I should have saw his jump spells. I just assumed queen walk, go bow. I was like, okay, 1 jump, and then rest la low, but he's actually double jumping to get access to the 3 o'clock side. Makes sense. Maybe if I had looked at the base a little bit closer before doing it, but you know, I don't have time. I can't, on these recaps, it takes 30 minutes to record it. My render, it takes forever for me to render these videos, like an hour. I need a better computer. Y'all should support me on my computerness. Let's go, you know what? Okay, well, that was enough Town Hall 9s. Let me show you my Town Hall 10. Y'all want it, right? I'm at the end. I gave this using 3 miners. Maybe I should make a separate 10v11. I'll make a separate using miners on 10v11s. Okay, that's it. I'm done with this. If you want to see more awesome Spartans Legacy content, give me ideas of these war recaps. I don't know. You got all the stats below. We have a good, good way to start it out. We did lose every placement match, but when the time came, we stepped it up. And we're ready for this weekend against War Whales. I believe it's War Whales. Yes, it is. We're going to dominate, hopefully, and I'll probably stream for you if I can. And if I can't, then you'll just have to miss my beautiful face, switchback hair. Please provide these videos or share these videos with your clanmates or with whoever you want. And go give Max some love. Where is Max? Maxwell. His YouTube, Maxwell313. Give him some love on the channel. Yeah, I got rid of Clashologist. Man, I thought that would help me in the class, like bolster my Clash views. Nah, not even close. And I'm out of here because you wasted 30 minutes of your life with me, and I've wasted almost 30 minutes of my life with you. It's kind of like the Bilbo Baggins speech. Nah, not as good. If you don't know that, what I'm referencing, then I'm afraid you're not a Lord of the Rings fan, but I'm out of here. Halo out.